Alrighty, Rue and Kukikuchudiu. This is going to be my sort of in-game review of what I think of the game so far. I like it. It's going to be fun. Is it everything I want it to be? Not going to say it is. It's not. But is it fun? Am I happy that I pre-ordered it and it's going to be cool? Yes. It's one of those things where it's just like, it's hard to sort of define some of this. I feel like people put too much expectations on things like this, and as a result, it's hard to decide what you want. It's like, but this is some of my thoughts on it, and I'm a little better at the game, but what I'm showing you right here is look, see how bad, look how much I'm off this person. And it kind of does that for me. The aim assist is real heavy, and I know you can mess with that in the settings, and normally, it's not so bad, except for these are targets that aren't moving. They aren't moving. It's like, and I see how, there's so many targets, everything's so frenetic, they just, come at you. These targets aren't moving. I just got a free fucking headshot just by pointing in the general direction and just like that. I'm using a good gun for that because this is one of the guns I like, but my whole point is just look, I'm just firing off the hip and I still got a few hits off, but as soon as I see that, I know that seems like a good thing, but it's not when there's like 7 zombies coming towards you and you just want to headshot one of them, the one that's closest to your friend, and instead the auto aim just keeps making you just do that shit. You're just oh, because they're running around. It's like ADHD. Oh, look, a squirrel. Just it's real annoying. So, it's it's not so fucking beneficial when it comes down to that. You're accurate until you start using not hip fire. Well, no, you're not accurate when you use hip fire, and then you're accurate as long as that's the only thing you're trying to kill. So that's frustrating at times. I've had other players talk about it and be like, it's right now it doesn't seem frustrating. It seems oh, it makes me fucking John Wick, just like bat. I just bap, 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 bap. That's way easier than doing stuff on my own. Do you see that? How it just found them? Anyway, yeah, that's a thing. Bam. It is what it is. Each gun handles very differently, and that's frustrating, but that's normal for games like this. That's why there's different guns. It's not a big deal. Don't be weird.
Watch out!
Not sure I can cook the grenade. Oh, I missed, but I'm pretty sure that car is still gonna... Yep. That's just part of it.
Hey, catch!
If I can blow that up. Ooh. Is it gonna die? Anyway, the guns handle pretty realistically, depending on what you're using and your settings and stuff. And this is why I favor this one. It suits me. I don't particularly like 3-round burst, and I have noticed how in matches where I use it, I get frustrated where my bullets, I'm always using my secondary, my sidearm instead, because it's but it just makes me be more, careful. I don't pull my bullets unless I'm going, I don't, just trigger fucking shit. Just fucking don't put your finger on the trigger unless you want to fucking kill the thing. See how, did you see that? How I was trying to look at this guy in the back, but they just auto-zoomed to this one. Like, yeah, they auto-zoomed to this one's when I was not moving in their head. Like, oh yeah, I got 2 out of all that on the head, but it's just one of those things, like, it's kind of annoying. Anyway, yeah, playing with randos kind of sucks. Playing with bots super sucks. But sometimes it's better than playing with randos, because at least you know how shitty they are, as opposed to randos who are gonna fucking just go off and do whatever, and might fuck up your entire run if you're trying to do a campaign thing, which is what happened to me. I had done a run, and then quit, and went back to it, and then some randos, and I feel bad for them for this, they got spawned in as downed bots. Like, the bots were already down. Things were already bad. They already had very little ammo. They had already been knocked down, and they got spawned into that because it was like a team of 3 randos that just joined up. And my game was like letting that. So like, see, look, that's cool. Like, I feel very John Wick-ish that I can just, you know, let the game do the work for me. And again, when there's so many zombies, I get it. But anyway, these randos, you know, we're all new to the game. It's like day 2 of the beta. So if you weren't in the alpha, you know, like, you're still trying to figure out all this stuff and all that. Like, I'm still figuring things out, and even afterwards, I'll still be trash, because I'm not a very good gamer at this point, but, you know, that's the thing. But, yeah, no, they kind of fucked me over, because we were doing really well, and by we, I mean the team I played with that first night, that was like, okay, let's go through the campaign, and joined me, and we did pretty well. As opposed to these randos who just started and had no idea what was going on, and it just turned out poorly because they just didn't know what they were doing, and that's fine. Like, that's like how games work like this. However, it just was unfortunate because it's like, and instead I played with them. They came in on the ass end of it, and they got screwed. They got the short end of the stick, and then they died, and we all died. And we had to start over, and I only had 2 continues, so I couldn't do much about it. And then I had to restart, and then we died again. And we did. And it was just like, well, that sucks. And it's such a good gun. This is one of the better guns. Like, it has such good range and accuracy. I don't... Wait. Yeah, you can sort of, like, moderate. Okay, so you can go with the first round is going to be a 3-round burst, and then you can, like, tat 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 afterwards, which is like why I think I like it so much. It puts out a lot of bullets very quickly. It's highly accurate. Anyway, we lost, so I had to restart the whole run, which meant that I got nothing. Like, I literally just had to start over. All the money, all the copper in this game, the way it's called, is you know,
Watch out!
Oh, well, that went over there. I gotta get better at these things anyway. But...
Heads up!
Dude, seriously? What is your angle of trajectory here? Like...
Hey, catch!
Okay, well, I hit it this time. But anyway, yeah, like, I feel like it's going to be one of those games that you want to play with people you know personally, because otherwise it's going to be really frustrating. Randos will get better, But the bots won't, I don't think. I mean, maybe it's the beta and they'll do a little more AI stuff, and they'll use the info right now that's happening to, you know, improve upon AI and stuff. But the bots won't heal themselves, even when you're like, look at this, look at it. And they're just like, I'm about to die. I'm in danger. And you're just like, I hate you so much. Please fucking heal yourself. I don't want to have to carry you. And they're just like, I'm in danger. Yep. I need to get better at throwing grenades. Oh, did I get it? No, doesn't look like it.
Made it this far.
Anyway, yeah. That's sort of my thing. It's like, I feel like this is going to be a fun game. It is very much what I wanted it to be. It's just frustrating because we're still in like the basic version of it. There's a few things that I don't like that should be tweaked, and I hope they do tweak, but will probably just make it harder for people like me because we'll be like, our muscle memory got to the point where, you know, we got used to it being like, I can just that. Like, I can just do that. Like, that's not all on me. Like, look, there's like 5 here. I'm like, but it just naturally magnets to them. And like, it's sort of distracting, and like, these things aren't moving, so you don't get the point, but it just seems like, oh, that's a benefit. But it's really not. Like, I didn't even mean to hit that one in the background there. Like, it just found it. That time I did, but see how I'm like, look, if I want to like hit this one right here, can't hit it. Can't hit it. I know it makes sense for it to target the closer ones, but you see what I'm saying? Like, maybe I don't care about that guy because I'm going to shoot this guy for a minute and then be like, stabby. Well, I'm not, I'm just... Ping, 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 ping. Wow, it does almost no damage. Yeah. Also, the stamina is really lame. Like, this guy is so fucking tired. Like, look at me just running such a, like, a small distance. And I'm out. It's like, also, I think when I take a lot of damage, I'm sort of out of everything. Like I can't even run anymore, or I can, but it's like really slow. And it's like, I don't know, I just want a little more out of my characters. And I haven't really seen a lot of perks or cards or whatever in the whole card system. Nothing's really explained yet, but I assume, again, that's because we don't get a tutorial because it's a beta. They're not going to give us that. They're going to be very basic on what they provide, I assume. Never really been part of a beta before, so maybe like once or twice, but not really like too much. Anyway, that's my synopsis of it. Like, I like the game. I think it's going to be great. I just think playing with bots sucks because they're worse than like N64 bots, man. The auto aim is a little overbearing. And it's problematic and distracting for gamers who are used to, you know, relying upon their own skills. And it can actually fuck your shit up. Like, I just got a whole bunch of headshots, which I didn't deserve. Those 2 headshots I did deserve. That first one, that's free. Like, I deserved those headshots. There was a little auto aim on the 3rd one. But like, look, I'm trying to hit that guy. Wait, let me... Okay, well... See how it just... Yeah. It just magnetizes. I think it's gonna be fun, it'll be great. It's just... Each gun seems frustrating, and... You know, you gotta, like, level up, and you can't, like, get rid of any equipment that you put on your shit. Like... If you put a hollow sight on something, the only way you can get rid of that, like, and that hollow sight is okay, but like, let's look at this real quick. Like, look how much this zooms in and changes everything. Like, on a sniper rifle, it makes it like real hard to use. Let me see if I can make that clear. I think I started off with Yeah, I think it was just this one. It's just a basic one. It's like, and right now, like, this isn't too bad. Like, but it's got some accuracy to it. You know? Like, boom. Like, see? It's accurate at a distance. I can move around. It's like, it's useful. And I was, like, happy with it. Even off the cuff, it's like from the hip, it's still pretty accurate. Well, I'm trying to shoot you while you're 2D, so there's that. Anyway, when I was playing the thing, and then I got a scope. No, it was this one. I got like a really good scope, and I'm like, fuck, like this. Oh wow, it's way faster now. Maybe I must have got a way less good version of it than this, because this is all John Wick again. Like, yeah, I'm like, this is not making my point. It was like so slow to do that. Like yeah, see that? That's not even, that's not at all what I was doing. Nah, it was like, what? Okay, now you can fire. And it was just like, it did the same enhancement, but wasn't as fast. And so it literally made me like, I have to leave this gun behind now, which I've been using for a while because it's no longer viable. Like, I can't use it. So yeah, no, the game is just, it's got its flaws like any game, but I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it'll be great. It's just, I think I would suggest to everybody to, you know, just know people to play it with. Because playing with randos might work, but not having a mic is a super problem like any online game. But sometimes it's not a big deal. Like, you can play fucking Warzone and shit, and it's not a big deal. You know, it's like annoying. But it's like one of those things like, well, you know, maybe they'll be fine. But it's like, if somebody dies, it's a huge hassle here. Like, it's a problem. Like, you don't want... See, the fucking magnet, like... Maybe it's because I'm using epic level, but... Anyway, yeah, it's like, you don't come back. I mean, you can, but somebody has to do it. And it's so annoying that you can't, like, you can't even, like, command your bots to heal themselves. They just have to die. Like, well, I guess I'll die. Because that's the only way they can do it. Fun game. I'm enjoying it. I'm glad that I got a part of the beta. Not regretting my whole pre-order at all. Still haven't paid it off, but definitely am going to. And I think it's fun. I don't really care too much about graphics, but they look amazing, especially compared to Left 4 Dead. The handling has its problems. Like, I'm not even trying to hit that guy anymore. Like, there's a lot of strategy you gotta worry about. One of the things that's really annoying is you want to throw like a gas can and then blow it up, and like you just can't because you keep seeking the zombies, and it just ruins the timing because you only have a short time to do it where it would actually make sense. So you're basically just shooting it at a petty like bitterness, like fuck, I'm gonna hit it anyway and it'll stop the next wave, I guess, maybe. It's just, yeah, it's like, it sucks when you're playing a campaign and people bail and then now you gotta start over. Or they get you killed, so now you gotta start over. It's fun. It's very much next gen Left 4 Dead. It's just, there's still problems with it. And I'm not even talking about like this is from the hip and I'm actually still making some hits. I'm not talking about all the glitches, and there have been some small glitches, like the way people jump is like lofty. Not here, you can't tell, but like when you're playing the actual game, it's like, oh, you're floaty. And how it's annoying to do certain things, and blah 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 blah, whatever. I like it, I think it's gonna be fun. It's just not perfect. But that's okay, games don't have to be perfect. Nothing's perfect, it's fine.